Hey, welcome Broken World Entertainment, and we got some major news regarding Superman Legacy. In that the title is no longer Superman Legacy, we got our first official look at the logo, and James Gunn shoots down the leaked photo report, rumor, whatever you want to call it, that the pictures of Cornsweat in the suit fully shown is none other than fake images, which I think is kind of obvious if you look at it closely. So the first thing we'll get into is the name, because the name is no longer Superman Legacy. It is in fact now simply Superman. I'm not sure I love the idea of it just being Superman, because we have a movie that's just called Superman. It was Superman the movie. Christopher Reeve. I really hate when they do this, because it means now every time after this movie comes out, obviously, and ends up on TV and stuff, if any channel shows the original Superman, they have to put the date on it. So you're not going, oh, is that the James Gunn one? Or if the Gunn one comes on, you're not going, oh, is that the original? I really hate when they do that. It just adds something. It doesn't have to be Legacy, which was a stupid title to give it anyway, because a legacy is the end of the story, not the beginning. Hence why it's your legacy. A legacy is not what your future is, it's what your past was. So here's what he says about the name change and why it changed. And he wrote this saying, "Overjoyed to be announcing the start of principal photography of Superman today, February 29th, which just happens to be, coincidentally and unplanned, Superman's birthday. When I finished the first draft of the script, I called the film Superman Legacy. By the time I locked the final draft, it was clear the title was Superman. Making our way to you July 2025. Happy birthday, Clark." I like that he says happy birthday Clark and not Kal-El, because he's Clark Kent. Kal-El is what his parents called him. He was never actually really Kal-El, because he never grew up on Krypton. He never grew up with that name. He grew up with Clark, and Superman always referred to himself as Clark Kent. So it's good that Gunn kind of understands that a bit. And then he gave us our first official look at part of the suit, mainly the S. And yes, it is the S we all thought it was going to be. It is the S design from the Kingdom Come comic series, which I'm pretty sure he's not going to follow the Kingdom Come story, which, how could you? It's a very different Superman, very different times. Plus the fact that it's red and gold and not red and black kind of gives that away. He obviously just likes that design of the S. Now this S is where we can look at the image, the leaked image, the on-set leaked image, and kind of you can tell where it's not exactly real, because if you look at the official image Gunn put out with the snow on it and stuff, which of course we're all suspecting then is the Fortress of Solitude. Might not be, might be something completely different, but you know, once you see Superman and snow you think Fortress. But look how dark the reds are in it, and the gold, and even the blue, the bit of the blue we can see. It's very Henry Cavill colours, that darker muted colour. Compare that to the leaked image, which is super bright and super vibrant. Now yes, you can see there's sunshine in that image, but it's too bright compared to the actual image. Not to mention that if that was a real image, Cornsweat has a massive melon on him. Look at the size of his head compared to the rest of the body. It's completely out of proportion. And if people want to try and say Henry Cavill has small arms, as in short, not like muscular, then Cornsweat has T-Rex arms basically, because the arms do not match the head and the neck, nor does the torso. So you can kind of really see that it's not really a real image. And someone asked James Gunn on, what's it, Threads or something, saying, at James Gunn, is this true? People are saying it real and some saying it fake. Can you confirm? And Gunn responded saying, come on, that looks like a real photo to you? So he's kind of shooting down that it's a real photo. I don't think it is. And here's the other thing I think lends itself to not being real. Judging by the darkness of the suit that we can see in the official image Gunn put out, I think he's gone with the suit that doesn't have the underpants. Yeah, I know that'll annoy a lot of people, but I have the feeling he's gone with the suit without the underpants, the red underpants on the outside. Because he said there was two variants of the suit that they were, him and Han, about using. One had the underpants, one didn't. I have a feeling they've gone with the one that doesn't. Just by the sheer muted colours that we can see in that image. Again, it's very Henry Cavill colours, which suggests to me that they're not going to go with the red underpants. And it'd be unfortunate if they don't. And here, look, it very well might have the underpants. For hell, this image could be real. I very strongly doubt it, because again, his head is massively out of proportion to everything else. But it's just, I can just see them not wanting to go with that design. Unless James Gunn does kind of the quirky James Gunn thing, and Superman doesn't start off in the main suit, if you know what I mean, like the suit we're seeing this image of, the big S, that he starts off kind of like a Spider-Man, where he just quickly makes up his own garb, and the red underpants are on the outside of that, until he gets the upgrade to the proper suit. It's very, very possible that that is the case. It'll be interesting to see. They also have begun principal photography, which means they've started filming. And one report is saying it's in Norway at the moment before they move to Atlanta. I don't think that's true. As far as I'm aware, they're filming the whole thing in Atlanta. And the behind the scene photo, the cast photo, was on the soundstage in Atlanta. So why would you be there taking that type of picture to go down to Norway? Everything that we're hearing indicates that it's still in Atlanta. Again, we'll also have put up the image of that cast call, or photo I should say, because again, I said this in the previous video about DC, I think it was the Flash video, that it's really strange to me that David Cornsweat, our new Superman, is at the very back of the photo. Why he's not front and center is weird. Well, obviously he's not the one taking it. It looks like Nathan Phillip. Nathan Fillion. Sorry, not Phillip. Fillion. I knew I was getting that wrong. It looks like he's taking the image. But it's still weird to me that out of all this cast, which is massive, let's face it, we know there's going to be more people. It's weird to me that Cornsweat is at the very back of that image, and that he's not side by side with James Gunn. You would think he would be side by side with James Gunn. It's just unusual to me that he's not, that he's at the back. And then of course there was those images that gave us the indication that they were going to use the Kingdom Come style of logo with the nameplate things, which I believe was from the table read. I don't know why you need name holders for a table read, well, alright. But that's where we got our kind of indication that they were going with the Kingdom Come logo. And now that's clearly confirmed that it is the Kingdom Come logo. So our movie is officially now called Superman. No longer Superman Legacy, just plain Superman. We have our official first look at the S symbol, which is the Kingdom Come symbol. And James Gunn is shooting down this leaked image, which doesn't seem to be legit either. And they have started filming. So, with that, I will leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.